The sweet sound of silence is pretty hard to come by these days. So how much is it worth to you? How does $25 an hour strike you? Done! Here to tell you where you can buy some peace and quiet is Market Watch reporter Katie Hill. Katie, thanks so much for being here. So nowadays, it seems if you need a breather, there's literally an app for that.
There literally is an app for that. There's 3 of them that have been introduced in the past few years. Breather and Liquid Space and Stereo Public. They all do something slightly different, but the idea is, you know, if you're in New York City or Chicago and you're sick of the honking horns and your screaming kids and everyone, you can go and basically rent or find a space where you can just be in silence.
Incredible. And what's the price range for these silent spaces?
So it depends. So Breather is about $25 an hour for a silent space. Stereo Public, they're usually free. That's a crowdsourced app. So people will say, oh, there's a little quiet space, say in the park nearby or in the library. And so those are usually free. And then sometimes these spaces are $100 an hour or more. So it runs the range.
And what do you get when you pay for something? I mean, do you get privacy or just silence?
Okay, so with Stereo Public, you might just get silence. It might be a park.
Right.
With Breather and Liquid Space, you actually get a private room or a private series of rooms, whatever it is you rent. But yeah, they're usually quiet and they're private. You can have other people in there with you, but that you can also go in there yourself and just decompress if that's what you need to do.
I would have loved something like this when
know.
the kids were little. I would have been there every day.
I'm
See you later. Do they come with babysitters?
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
That is a huge thing they do not come with.
Right.
But if only.
It does seem, though, they've certainly hit a sweet spot. Why are we all craving a little getaway time, even if it's so short?
Because we are stressed out. Stress levels are near record highs in America. I mean, thanks in part to the recession, even though we're recovering a little bit. People are stressed about money, stressed about their family, stressed about everything. And so, yeah, we're just craving, please, let me just have a little silence. I can't take it anymore.
And experts are weighing in saying this is a good thing. We need to be doing this.
Yes. I mean, sitting in silence, if you do it correctly, is actually a good thing for your health. It can, lower your stress levels. And so, yeah, it is a good idea to go into a silent space, but don't do it. You can't just sit in silence and say, oh, this must be working for me while you're stressing out in your head.
So you do need to take that break in your brain as well as in your body.
Yes. Use the time to meditate or think of something lovely like the ocean. Don't use this time to obsess about how mean your boss was to you or whatever it was going on that day.
Such good advice. Katie Hill, thank you so
Thanks
much
for
for that.